The lesson.
Oh yeah.
Got the man Nerve up in the building. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, not bad. Just got into Adelaide.
You're on your tour?
Yeah, Mama's Boy tour. Just kicking it, man. Enjoying first time in Adelaide, so it's good. Yeah.
Like enjoying the laid back vibes.
Yeah, it's pretty chill here. Like, yeah, it was nice and flat, easy to get around, sort of thing. You know, we got a nice little Airbnb and shit. We're just chilling,
As you do.
resting. Yeah.
And so, in regards to the tour, I mean, you've done, I think, a couple of shows now.
Newey and Sydney.
Yep. And how do they?
They were mad.
Yeah.
First time in Newcastle as well. And it was sick. Venue staff were mad. They made us fried chicken and shit. And we had like rooms upstairs. I ended up crowd was sick. They were heaps stoked to have us in Newcastle, obviously. Everyone knew like all the words to every song. Was mad. Huge energy. Did my first shoey after the show. So that was good. Yeah. I understand with shoeys, like I performed in the shoes that I did the shoey in, right? So like the beers going into your mouth, but you're also smelling your socks. That's the hard part, you know what I mean?
So you did that shit on stage at your last show.
I did it doing the meet and greet, actually, like afterwards. So I was doing a meet and greet, and this guy was like, "Crep check." So I was like, "Yeah, man, I had 90. Oh, I had 270s on," and I was like, "Yeah, man." And I pulled him up, pulled the shoe off, and then he was like, "Oh, shoey," and I was like, "Well, fuck, I got to do it now."
Oh,
Yeah, it was good shit. Just like a whole beer, bang. There's footage of it somewhere. And then, yeah, Sydney was mad. Same deal. That was a sold-out show. Just mayhem, pretty much, at that point. 111 dudes rocked up and we smashed shit with them and then had after party. So, yeah, it was sick. It's been good so far, man.
And then, so you've got the Adelaide show tonight, and then you've got like a couple other shows this weekend?
Yeah, so Adelaide tonight, Hobart tomorrow, and then Melbourne on Saturday. So it's just bang, bang, bang.
So what's that,
Flying all over
6
the place.
cities? 5 cities?
5 cities down, 1 to go after that, Brisbane. So we're coming back to the hometown for the last show.
Word, as you
It's
should.
going to be a big one.
Yeah, sick. And so this is your first national tour?
I guess it's the biggest.
Yeah, okay.
Because we did a tour for A-Bomb, but that was just Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane. And that was just for one single. And then this one's like, you know, create an EP, drop an EP, tour the EP. So I guess it's a lot bigger.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
this is six stops instead of 3. So yeah, it's the biggest thing we've undertaken as like a crew and just myself with music as well. So yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, dope. And you got Scrub. He's with you for some of the shows or the whole tour?
He's here for Brizzy, Newcastle, Adelaide.
And he's a Brisbane boy as well.
Yeah. Well, he's from Muswellbrook in New South Wales, but he's been living in Brizzy for the last three years or so.
Yeah,
Ever
okay.
since I met him. I met him in Brisbane. He came up for a holiday and then ended up staying for 3 years.
Word.
Yeah.
And then I guess, you know, in regards to the new release, and we'll talk about all your previous stuff as well, but so it's an EP. Tell us a little bit about it, because when we spoke to you on the phone the other night, you said, you know, we mentioned how it's a little bit different, the whole Mama's Boy thing. You know, hip hop's a pretty rough, rugged and raw sort of thing, and you've come with the complete flip.
Yeah.
Is there a bit of strategy to that, or?
I think like you don't really have to read too deep into it, because the music, I guess, it doesn't sound like everything else I've done, but it still sounds like me. And it's not like I've done a full 180 and I'm on some like bitch shit with the Mama's Boy thing. Like I'm still doing my shit. I'm just being funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I would say the EP is real geared towards live performances. Like just smashing the shit out of shows. But there's also like some slower stuff, more melodic as well, dipping into some singing, and then also just like some more stuff that explains like my life and actually about myself, which I don't think I did too much of, you know, like in early stages of my music. So like it's kind of just a bit of everything in one, and just trying to find my own sound, you know. And I think I have, because the fans are really connecting like a way that they haven't before. Like everything's just kind of elevated with this project, I feel like, with being myself and finding my own sound. And so that's pretty much the vibe, but I can't really explain what it sounds like, because I don't think it sounds like anything else. I know a lot of people say that shit and it's corny, but that's the goal, right? So yeah, but it's good fun.
The lesson.